Wins are hard to come by in a college football season, and they should be cherished and prized, particularly when you get win number 6 and become bowl eligible. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Cyclones will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Texas Tech's offense will go to work first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of a quality teammate.
He's going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Iowa State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Gives it on the option. And he's not going anywhere to start the night as the home team greets their visitors rather rudely. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Townsend. Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Pedrino. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Thundering Herd. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part.
Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the RPO, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the grab past the marker. Oh, he got loose. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Oldenburg. It's complete to the right. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Creates a little room. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you could tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punt last drive.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. Looking for space. It's Mayo. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
That's caught. It's Dennis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Unloads quickly. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Pedrino. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on third down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. To the air. It's Oldenburg. Got a man. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easy.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on second down. Quick completion on the out route. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Handoff from the gun. But not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass on second down. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. And this one splits the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
The Red Raiders in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Pedrino. Fires to the big fella. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Go up top on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Unloads to the wideout. Be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to throw. It's Oldenburg. Looking down the middle. It's complete.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It's complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Cyclones come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it! And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Oldenburg. Punch it out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Wants to go up top. He caught it. Trying to get closer, and they knock it free. Defense. That loose ball, it'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on third. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Red Raiders will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Dropping back, it's Oldenburg. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in a pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Mayo. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Red Raiders are in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Dennis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Back to pass, it's Oldenburg. Rush is on him. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's not afraid to go deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Cyclones! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Got the quick completion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides to back and leaves it. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Raiders are on the move.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Motion from the back. Back to throw. It's Pedrino. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. To the ground with the back. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a... This defense to get the football. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. They'll leave it with him. Got some room to run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Why not double the try total and go for 2?
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To the air, it's Oldenburg. They're working that left side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, the ground game. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll take it on the return. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Here comes the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Red Raiders want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Pedrino. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The sure hands, it's Grove. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. He's looking to throw. caught in the backfield. It's Mayo. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it down at the 34. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to the big tight end. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Oldenburg. This one's complete. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Hand off from the shotgun. Jukes his way for more. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Got his man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind.
Tight end now in motion. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. He's got it. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
They'll give it to the back. Gets it past the marker. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Oldenburg. He's got it on the move. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tries to get it on the ground. Touchdown, Iowa State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Getting set for the point after.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
It's complete on the right side. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, and still on his feet. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, we know that when the quarterback's throwing out-breaking routes, timing has to be so critical and important. When the target turns around, the ball's got to be right there, and we just didn't see it on that play.
The option look. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Can't get him to the ground. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
Get set, get set. Let go.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And a big opportunity with a touchdown. To the air, it's Pedrino. Big guy smells it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Something to keep in mind offensively here at this point of the game when you're down in the 4th quarter, running east-west is not going to win you the game. You've got to get north after you catch the ball and get what you can get. Field position right now.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and you might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Well, guys, let's play some more. Headed to overtime.
And this just feels right. Both of these teams going back and forth. So, of course, David, this thing needs to get decided in OT.
Let's see who's better. Short amount of time to do it. A couple possessions probably, maybe one possession each. Who's the better team?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. They're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
We'll get it started here in overtime. The give on the option. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Pedrino. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. Leaves it with the back. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the 1st down, now a decision to be made. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He puts it through, and they take the lead in overtime.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, you wonder that time if the QB was just forcing that one over to his running back. He's already made some catches in this game. The defense is aware of that, though, and that time they had outstanding coverage. There was no way that was going to be complete.
They haven't gotten much done here. 3rd down, and they need to at least pick up a few to make the field goal attempt easier. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and a touchdown will win it. The give. He got it in, and the celebration is